What's going on, guys? Good morning. So, bright and early, and we've got quite the day ahead of us. So, we got quite a few meetings, got a lot that I need to get done. I'm done rambling. I got things that I need to get done. I know you got things that you need to get done, right? So, let's make today great. Let's accomplish something. Let's make something happen. I'm going to go downstairs. I'm going to get on cardio, and I guess I'll bring you guys along for the ride. You know, if you really want to see, the cardio piece, I'll give you a little action. I'll run my mouth for a little bit, flap my gums. You guys know the deal. And then we're going to get in the kitchen. We're going to make the meals for the day, per usual. And today is going to be a carb day, but just traditional carb day, right? So that means super simple, guys, right? We're going to be doing 1 pint of egg whites cooked. We're going to be doing 70 grams of oats. We're going to be doing 18 ounces of chicken, 300 grams of rice, mixed vegetables. Blend it all up. Boom. Meals 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's going to be 11, 1, 3, and 5. Those are my eating times. That's what I prefer. You don't necessarily have to be like super rigid. I'm going to touch on this when I get in the kitchen, but you don't have to be super rigid. If you get into a position, you're like, hey, maybe I only want to eat 3 meals today. Maybe I want to eat, 6 meals. Do whatever works for you, man. Just get the food in and keep on persevering. Just keep on going. And eventually, I promise you're going to get there. I was looking back at old footage of myself yesterday, and I'm going to tell you something. As I'm looking at this footage of myself, I couldn't help but recognize and feel like, damn, man, I lost so much size. I'm smaller. I'm not as full. I just don't feel quite as good about myself because I know what I once was. That thought process is so tricky, right? If you're like an all-star athlete, okay, in your 20s or maybe in your 30s, and then you try to like compare yourself to that, it's really hard, right? Because you're like, wait a minute, no, I can do this, but age is a factor, energy is a factor, lifestyle is a factor, all these different variables are factors, right? So just keep that in mind and be gentle on yourself, boys and girls. I say that because I'm trying to convince myself it's the same goddamn thing. I ain't even up front. But having said all that, let's get on cardio. Let's make today great. Set a goal for yourself. Stick to it. And let's make today, something special, right? Let's do it somehow. Even if, when I go out today, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make it a point to give a compliment to somebody today. Because you never know whose life you could make better just by giving them a simple compliment. Doesn't have to be anything extravagant, but give that back, and I promise it's going to make you feel good. So, having said all that, and we're back, folks, with another fantastic product. No, I'm just messing with y'all. We're making our meals for the day. Per usual, we're starting off, and it is a carb day, so what we're going to do, we're going to take our glass bowl, per usual, right? We're going to put that right on the scale. I'm not going to get all fancy with the camera angles here because that's just far too much work. Everything's going to be put on the screen right now as soon as I start weighing out all the goods. All right, so per usual, right? You guys already know, pint of egg whites in the glass bowl. Right, pretty simple, nice and easy. Then we're going to take our oats, whole pint, once again, 50 grams of protein. Then we're going to tear out our scale, and we're going to take 70 grams of oats, okay? 70 grams, go. 70 grams of oats, right in that son bitch. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to crack 1 whole egg, right? So, crack that, put that right in there like so, like that. Right, give it a little mixy mix, and we're gonna grab ourselves a little cloth. And we did remember to lay a cloth down today, right? Yeah, I know, we're coming up in this world. We're actually doing things. I know, progress. You don't have to tell me. All right, this is gonna go right in the microwave. We're gonna put it in for 7 minutes. It's weird. Sometimes 6 minutes works, but sometimes it requires 7. So, next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna take our pitcher, per usual, right? And what we're going to do from here is we're going to take our pre-cooked chicken and we're going to put in 18 ounces. Nice and easy. Everybody knows the rules. 18 zips. Come on now. You guys have seen me do this a few times. You already know the deal. Easy peasy. We're going to put this right up in there and zipper closed. All right, that's done. Out of the way. All right, now what we're going to do is we're going to take our rice. Again, pre-cooked rice, nothing fancy. She is a little clumpy though today. I don't know why she's so clumpy. Let's bang around, huh? So Now we're gonna take that, we're gonna put that right in here. 300 grams. We're not gonna make a mess today. All right, rice sealed up, done. Now, as far as the vegetable goes, we're gonna take our asparagus, the cuttlefish and asparagus. Oh, the cuttlefish. No cuttlefish here. That'd be disgusting. You guys ever seen that? I think it's like Human Centipede, Centipede or something like that. That episode of South Park. Ridiculous. Out of control. Absolutely spectacular. All right, so we got this in our pitcher. Now, all we're gonna do is come behind that. 3 tablespoons of salt. Boom, boom. All right, easy peasy lemon squeezy. Boom. Our water. All right, so we got a little rogue asparagus there. Let's toss that son of a bitch in. How are we doing? Okay, now this is gonna go on. We're gonna start blending, and I'm gonna zip my lip. That's it. All right, now because I'm working remote today, this whole pitcher, 3 meals, we're gonna have the first one at 1, then at 3, then at 5. All right, so this going right in the fridge. That's done. Now, next thing we gotta do is we gotta come behind that, we gotta blend up these legs. All right. Now, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this a little bit differently today. I'm gonna do this in 2 sections, okay? So I'm gonna do part 1 now, and then in an hour, I'm gonna do the other half. The only reason for that is because I gotta work with this tiny little guy. So we're gonna do it in 2 sections, all right? It's the same thing, doesn't matter, just get the food in, right? And then we'll be good to go there. So remember, ice in here. Now, because I'm absolutely disgusting and I'm a little strange, a little bit of coffee in there instead of the water today. How you doing? You guys are gonna come to learn I could care less about the flavor. Straw. Take these, just liquid hot magma out of here. All right, again, look at that. Steaming pile of shit. Look at that. Oh, it's delicious, huh? Cut this in half. All right, 2 servings. Cup. All right, there we go. Just screw this on top. Nothing fancy, guys. We're not doing anything crazy. Oh, look at that! Like a charm. What do you know? How you doing? All right. So now we're gonna do is put that right on the NutriBullet. Put this off to the side. I'm gonna leave this part out because we're gonna come back and we're gonna do it in a little bit and fix her all up. So let's top this off with a little bit more coffee. Now get to breakfast. Right here. Cheers. It's actually not too bad. So that's all we got. Meals are prepped. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Just like that. Less than 15 minutes. Don't make excuses, guys. You guys can do this. I'm not telling you to blend your food, by the way. Blending your food is a little bit ridiculous. Most people don't want to do it this way, which is totally cool. I don't recommend it. If it works for you, it works for you. For me, it works for me. So I'm not prescribing this methodology to you, but I am saying that this is probably going to be the fastest, easiest, most efficient way to get all of your meals in, hit your macronutrients, and stay on point while simultaneously not sucking up a ton of time because, quite frankly, who can take that many breaks to eat that much food? But having said all that, I'm going to see you guys in a little bit later on when we start to head to the gym. But for now, make today great. Don't forget, give somebody a compliment, make somebody's day, and don't forget to provide yourself with some level of positive affirmation because you can do it. Don't forget it. All right, y'all. See you in a bit.